Alex Marquez, who in my view has the best race pace. He's looked really... Then, will he make it work, I wonder, this time around? Last year, actually, from pole in a Moto2 race, Remy Gardner up the other side of that. And I read that he's qualifying place. Mattia Passini is standing in again for Kyril Idam. Last year, Mattia Passini not to take one of those motors off of him. So there it is, 45 degrees. Now, no great surprises. Looking for his fourth podium again. Marcel Trotter, after that trials accident that he had on a trial. Down to that Donato, turn one, lights are on. Good start there from the middle of the grid. Tom Luthi very, very sharp indeed. Really dumped that clutch and looked perfect. Sam Lowe's right up behind Navarro, so Sam Lowe's making moves as well from the middle of the grid.
I think Lecona came out of it. He was on the ground.
So 21 laps to go in total, 68.5 miles of this 3.25 mile, I should say, Niall.
Some riders look strong in some sessions, and then the next session someone else jumps up. But it looks like that the Dynabolt team have got something a little bit dialed over the rest of the field on this opening lap.
Two blokes out front, especially reliable people like Schrotter and Luthi. You wouldn't expect them to make a mistake once they've got themselves out there. 3 podiums in the last 3, middle of the flip-flop there, and it looked like, yeah, it was the 21 who got himself out of shape first, and then bashes. So Didier Antonio had already drifted down the pack to Bastianini. But Marquez, he looked like he got great long-run pace, Marquez. Looked very composed during free practice. I looked down to San Donato for the first time. Second time even. And back down the gearbox
for the race. But the guy with the pace last time round, Alex Marquez, first ever lap in a race into the 51-second bracket. So a new lap record.
Pace. He's going to want to be past his teammate if he knows that Alex Marquez is... great racetrack. Look at that. Let's sit on board for a minute. Baldassarri, the championship leader. Bulega, who has just been surpassed by Baldassarri, but Bulega's had good pace on Moto2 round here as well. He's looked good on the Moto2 bike this year. Away just a bit, and now it's Marquez that's putting Schrotter under pressure for that second place. Still in third is Marquez, of course. Luca Marini still in fourth. Future for sure.
He's looking good, along with his teammate on track. Even on the very first lap, he wasn't prepared to give up the space to Lorenzo Baldassarri, who leads the championship.
Maybe he's just keeping it calm. He's not forcing the thing to fit. He's not spinning the tyre up. He's not using up tyre life, because he'll want that towards the end of this race for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Worked it out pretty well, and with ease gone under Schrotter. I think Schrotter really had an opportunity with Luthi to make the pass and didn't do it. Finally, when he's had an elbow in his face, just is a little too gentlemanly for me.
Yeah, he's starting to fight back, which is good. We always call him a little bit too much of a gentleman in the race, but Marini's having some of this.
Now Bastianini is now past Sam Lowe's, so Lowe's has gone back to 7th place, and Bastianini is through, and now he's got Baldassarri swift around Mugello, and he's closing down the Swiss at the front. So look at that, with ease. Doesn't look excited.
Didn't go any faster than that lap. It was just the jostling between Marini and Schrotter have allowed that gap to open up, so you have to be so careful for
them around a motorbike, particularly now we've got a load of torque in the mid-range for these triumphs. You make a mistake, you can square it off and squirt it out, but as soon as you start to wrestle with the bike in the last few weeks, those two teammates side by side, spectacular stuff. Bulega, who's 4 points off Luthi, I should say. And then Luthi is 7 points back on Baldassarri. It's quite close.
Yeah, he's having his name touted about as a potential
champion, and then go to MotoGP and see what he can pull up weeds there. Here we go then, Alex Marquez. I think he has got the right man in front of him. Tom Luthi couldn't have mistaken him, forces him into it as Bulega goes up the street. That's a disaster for him. He's come good in Moto2, Bulega. Since he picked the winner of the Moto3 race, I'm going to caution it, and I think they might have got tangled again then, because Corsi's gone behind him. Well, there you go, my memory works sometimes.
He's at the head of a pack. It's normally a strong pace, so you'd imagine Tom sitting in behind Alex there. He should be able to get a look at Alex, see where he's strong at tarmac as you go downhill through that Casanova Savelli, and then build through this Arrabbiata 1, Arrabbiata 2, uphill, over the crest, then downhill again. There's barely a part of this track where towards the end.
Alex Marquez is riding smooth. He's up to half a second lead now. He, like you say, gained a couple of tenths there, but Marini's the one to watch for Tom Luthi as Schrotter gets eased out of this bunch in 9th at the moment. Here we go again. Down the hill. Perfected that here What was the Japanese track? He used to be so good at that round the back as well. I think which track particularly he must have been struggle down the order. He was up with Joe Roberts. They were having a battle down the order. Turn 5. Well, again, that's Borgio San Lorenzo. Sky VR46 team bedecked in the tricolour, and he will be looking to do it for Italy for sure.
It's where it helps that atmosphere grow. It's such a great place to build a racetrack.
Really is. So still Marquez now is 6th. Fernandez is the next man up that's going to be chasing Schrotter and giving him a hard time. Bastianini's gone back to 8th place now. Sam Lowe's is still in 9th place, and Mattia plenty of time left yet. You're looking at your dash, you know what time you're doing. There it is. That's a beautiful move. That is Valentino Rossi's move by his brother.
Yeah, he's learned it from his older sibling.
Dampened slightly.
I think Thomas Ludi's going to have some trouble from Jorge Navarro and Lorenzo Baldassarre very soon. We know
at the line from Luca Marini last time around. We're at Arrabbiata 1, working our way up the hill to Arrabbiata 2. You can just see Alex Marquez cresting the top of that all weekend, so that will make a difference. But he did the work,
and it's paying off for him now. He's just continually stretching that lead. He's going to take another half a second out of the guys this lap around. So
Lucci now in 3rd place. Jorge Navarro is a short distance back, just a 10th back on Lucci. He's going to be the next trouble. Oh, hang on, that's not where you want to be headed.
Jorge Navarro just
could see it, but you're too polite to correct me. Don't be. Everyone at home was shouting it, so you might as well.
Okay.
Thanks, Michael. You're a gentleman indeed. You really are.
Well, bit of drift in there. Tom seems to do it consistently and with ease. But this is the battle for the last step of the podium, but also for the head of the championship. But if Alex Mark,
number 7 itself, but that is Baldassarre behind the 12 of Lucci, both behind the 10, who's looking pretty comfortable in 2nd place, Luca Marini. Just touching the limiter as they come over the top of that hill. The problem is, of course, as it all goes light, it wants to spin the rear wheel. Here's Bastianini there, because consistently your race leader is easing away from him. I think that was more feisty this weekend, but the like of the beast stuffing it underneath you.
Yeah.
I think Schrotter is a bit like picking on someone in the school playground. There are those that Augusto Fernandez wants to do exactly what his teammate wants to do. Baldassarre on Lucci. Augusto Fernandez, though, is on Navarro. Bearing in mind we've only got 6 miles left to go at this race. That's the trouble when we're watching the race further back and not the race leader. You can't quite...
6 miles to go. There's no point in taking any risk at this stage in the race.
Bit of maturity showing then from Alex Marquez, perhaps. The 23-year-old across the line. He's got it done, barring a mechanical. We haven't had one of them from Triumph yet. Or a mistake. Luca Marini still looks cool, because this is just what you get on the last lap of Mugello. Everyone will pull the pin to try and make up a place if they can. Weekend consistently smooth, and now he's put that to good purpose here at Mugello. Marini hangs on. Lucci is now... Alex Marquez has been the master of Mugello. As we're in, because Luca Marini, despite a fantastic ride, is going to finish in 2nd place for Spain, and the Estrella Galicia team. Mark VDS will be happy with that. Marini 2nd place, falls to 8th after pole position starting, and then Sam Lowe's, that's a good strong 9th place. Well, that's Moto2. When we come back, we'll have plenty of analysis for you, but for now we're going to take a breather. Go put the kettle. The top 3, Luca Marini as well. Mark's happy. He's had a heavy cold, not riding in his normal style around here. He's had to but Alex Marquez back-to-back wins. This kid is on target at the moment. Celebrations all round, and quite right too. Tom Lucci drops 2 points further back in 3rd place, with Jorge Navarro in 4th, managing the team. And of course in Moto3, Firm 8 will be back with these guys in a little while, but for now let's nip down for more analysis from the guys and girls down in pit lane.